Urban Banks Productions, baby.
Yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, boy, you done. Move the sticks, first down, you better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it, fourth down, couldn't reach it, man, your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music, flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the bars, turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the game locked up, and it's over for your ass. Fourth down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. Yeah. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done.
Yeah, you know what it is, baby. How many times I gotta say it? Yeah. You know what it is, baby. Yeah. It's the underground sports show, baby. Your host, Filthy Rich in the house. Yeah. We talk sports, we talk shit here on the Underground Sports Show. You know what I'm saying? We live, we always live. 412-407-2744. You call into the show, talk your sports, talk your shit. Tell me if I'm right, tell me if I'm wrong, tell me if I'm motherfucking crazy. You know what I mean? Hey, once again, how many times I gotta say it? It's the Underground Sports Show, baby. Alright, tonight, man, big news. It was on yesterday, had a decent little show yesterday. And again, I'm back. I told you I'd be back, and I knew something was gonna pop off. Like I said in the title, it's gonna be some NFL chat, some NBA chat. I'm sorry, some NFL news for sure. And the big news already, man, we got two big stories, man. Two big stories. One is about an ex-Steeler, an ex-Seahawk, maybe a future Hall of Famer. Russell Wilson signs with the Jets, man. 1 year deal, $21 million. $10 million guaranteed. So Russell Wilson got a job, baby. He's not waiting on the Steelers. Once he's seen the Steelers extend Aaron Rodgers' invitation until April 21st, I'm like, all right, well, damn, I ain't waiting that long. Russell Wilson takes the act to the New York Giants in blue. He's gonna look funny in blue. I don't know, but that's a great time to play sports in, period. They gotta be up though. You down, you know they're gonna talk their shit. But if you up, you gonna be up, man. He's taking his wife with him. He suffered her enough, staying in Pittsburgh for 1 year. She liked it though. I was surprised. She loved it. She seemed like she just all in with Russ. So Russ is going all in New York, y'all. I like it. I would have did the same thing if I was Russ. I would have did the same thing. About to extend my career for at least 1 year. And just yesterday, they picked up Jameis Winston. Just yesterday. And they was talking about how there's never been a starting, this is when they was talking about Jameis Winston yesterday now. There's never been a starting black quarterback in New York. And I knew that, but I was just never thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Now, black quarterbacks have started in New York. I'm talking about the start the season. That's what they was just talking about yesterday. As they picked up Jameis Winston, 2 days ago. So Jameis Winston immediately go from maybe he's going to start to the backup to Russell Wilson, of course. Very interesting. Now, Russell Wilson, I think no matter what happens, Russell Wilson's about to start this season. The reason I say no matter what happens, I'll get into that next, but Russell Wilson will start this season. So he'll be the first black quarterback in my, I'm just my opinion. That's just what I think's going to happen. He'll be the first black quarterback to start for a New York Giants football team. I don't know what that means. Might be a whole nother conversation to get into that. You know, you know. But yeah. Sorry about the mic, man. Forgot to turn me down when my music went down. But yeah. Yeah. Russ is the starter in New York. What y'all think, man? Russ do the right thing? Where else did he really have to go? Cleveland? I done went to New York. I ain't gonna go mess with Kenny Pickett again. Let him get his rocks off. And I don't even want to deal with Cleveland. Why would I take my wife from Pittsburgh to Cleveland? We just keep going backwards, don't we? So now, took her to the Big Apple, and that's what's up, Russ. $10 million guaranteed, so you're at least walking away with $5 million, even if this is your last year playing football. $5 million, man. And we know you can make all more types of money in New York, and that's what brings me to my next subject. Do the New York Giants still select Shedeur Sanders with their number 3 pick? That's my question. Do the Giants still draft Sanders with the number 3 pick? Interesting. I've been talking about this with people a lot and how, New York was going to shake up the draft at some point. As soon as they picked a free agent quarterback. And it mattered who they picked. When they picked Jameis Winston, the window was still wide open for Shedeur Sanders. 2 days later, they pick up Russell Wilson. That window closes a little bit, doesn't it? But like I said, my question is, do the Giants still draft Sanders with the number 3 pick? What would you do? Now, I always have been saying how I wanted Sanders, and I think his dad is going to want him to be in the right situation. Now, the other day, his dad was just cheerleading for the Giants. Some people say, they really didn't see Deion say it on camera, so they ain't really sure if he said it or not. But the rumor came out, Deion said that his son, this ain't what he said verbatim, but something like he would be blessed, it would be great for New York, or New York would be great for Shedeur, more like that, is what he said. I agree. But if they picked up a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers instead of Russell Wilson, would that be the same thought that his father would have? Now, his father might have said that, not believing that the Giants ain't getting Aaron Rodgers. He got inside people, he know people. He might have knew that the Steelers were stuck on Rodgers and Rodgers was stuck on the Steelers, even though he's going to talk to the Giants, he's going to talk to a couple other teams, the Browns. It's really stuck on the Steelers. Excuse me. And like I said, my question is, you still pick Shedeur now. Now you got Russell Wilson there to tutor a Shedeur Sanders. Do you need to ride the pine for a year? Some quarterbacks do. What y'all think? I'm pretty sure y'all all would agree that Jameis Winston, we all know he's a leader. Most likely a born leader. Russell Wilson, some people challenge his leadership. but he's still a leader. They might challenge the way he leads, but he definitely leads from the front. He also knows how to play quarterback. So does Jameis Winston. Might throw too many interceptions here and there. He's going to gunsling it. But they both can teach Sanders a trick or two, I'm sure. They're both his style of quarterback, too. At the end of the day, they really want to throw the ball. They don't really want to run. They want to throw the ball. And we know Shador don't. He ain't running. I think it'll be a fit. But is that what the Giants do? Because like I said about shaking things up, this pickup by the Giants of Russell Wilson might have shook the whole draft up. And like I've been saying, don't let the Titans, which I don't think is going to happen. I got news on Cam Ward that he's definitely going to the Titans, but if I'm on record, the record scratcher. Ain't no way if I'm the Titans, I'm not picking Travis Hunter. They bugging. There's a franchise quarterback every year. They always say that this is the guy, this is the guy, this is the guy. Cam Ward's nice, don't get it twisted. What? You can find another one. I think quicker than you can find another Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is a unicorn, bro. His whole personality is a unicorn. He don't got nothing bad on his record. But the man played both sides of the ball. He loves football. He's going to give you everything he got at all times. He don't seek no attention. The only attention the man ever gets is from football and his nut-ass girlfriend he had. And since that happened, that been over. I ain't seen her. So he's crystal clean. Not that Cam Ward ain't. But you also don't always get this out of a wide receiver. Just don't seem too much like a diva to me. But that's just what I'm doing with the boy. I'm putting him at wide receiver. Sprinkling him in on defense. Not that he ain't a lockdown corner. I need my excitement. I need my points. I'm the Tennessee Titans. I need to score. I need to put butts in the seat too. I need to get us on TV. It's a business too. Not at the end of the day, because I hate saying that because I love football too much to say that. It's never not about football, but it's also a business. You gotta make your cheese. And that man can help you win and get you that cheese. And you can use your number two pick to get, maybe Jackson Dart. Maybe you trade up later to go get the quarterback still, Shador. Get him instead. Then you got them both. If he drops. Because your pick will make him drop. If you pick Travis Hunter, they might drop down, and the Giants, now they're picking Cam Ward. But anyway, enough of that. I was really talking about Russell Wilson going to the Giants, feeling it. I just want to know what y'all think. Do the Giants still draft Sanders with their number 3 pick? Because it's just looking like Cam Ward's going to the Titans. That's what they're going to do. I was just talking about what I would have did. You know what I mean? What I would do. Call into the show, man. We live 412-407-2744. My bad. 407-2744. Yeah. All right, man. Next up, another big signing. Like I said, we had 2 big stories today. 2 big stories today, man. Stephon Diggs signs with the Patriots. How many of y'all like that? I know much of y'all, I know my Pittsburgh fans, we don't like the Patriots at all. Or is it over because Tom Brady's going and Belichick's going? Is it over already? But we ain't too fond of the Patriots. But man, Stephon Diggs getting a new start in New England. Definitely the number 1 receiver by far. Coached by a good coach, Mike Vrabel. So let's see. I think that's good, man. Drake May at quarterback, young quarterback. Stephon Diggs used the young quarterbacks and used to ruffling their feathers a little bit, but you know, Drake May might like that a little bit. He might like a little, you know what I'm saying, poke in the back. Might need a little step up. When I'm thinking Diggs going to the Patriots, I'm thinking like, yeah, you know, we talk a lot of shit on diva receivers and all that, but they gonna be there, man. That's what the receivers do. Get her diva on at some point. And you know, you need that diva though. You need a control diva, of course. You don't want to crash out. That's pass diva. But every team need a diva. Every team need a Chad Johnson. Every team need a Antonio Brown. Everybody need a Steve Smith. You can use that. Everybody need a Randy Moss. Motherfucking scary motherfucker. They ain't gonna talk about it. T.O. Everybody need that. And Stephon Diggs coming to be the Patriots. Diva. Fuck it. Mike Vrabel can handle it. He'll figure out a way to handle it. Got about 2 good years in him. Strong years in him. He is coming off an injury, but you know the Patriots was thirsty. They had to take the risk. $69 million though. 3-year deal. Pretty sure that's what I seen. That's what? 26 mil. I seen was guaranteed, but that's about 22 mil a year, right? No, 69, 23. That's 23 mil a year. Good money. This is your last chance, Stephon Diggs. Not last, but y'all know what I mean. To be the man. This is probably it for you. Got your money. Got a good organization. It's time to do it, Stephon Diggs. You know, if he's thinking like that, I like this move. I really do. Like I said, some teams need a diva, man. What y'all think, man? Stephon Diggs the right diva for the Patriots? I'm going to say yeah right now. I'm going to say yeah. Coming off that ACL injury is a doozy, though, but we'll see. How old is Stephon Diggs? Check it out. Hold up. How old is Stephon Diggs? How old is Stephon Diggs? 31. Not bad. Shit, Jerry Rice was 40. I don't know how Stephon take care of his body and stuff, but it could be done. You can keep playing. That's what's up, though. I like that. I do. I like this Stephon Diggs for the Patriots, man. Tell me what y'all think. Call into the show, leave me a comment. Let me know. All right. Next up, man, look here, man. I got a wild story. Wild story about my boy Xavier Worthy, man. So Xavier Worthy, we all know he had a great game in the Super Bowl. He had a great game in the Super Bowl, over 100 yards. He was definitely the star of the Chiefs that day. There we go. He was definitely the star for the Chiefs that day in the Super Bowl. First round draft pick, sort of a luxury pick for a team that's coming off a Super Bowl, but it all worked out. That's a luxury pick, hit home. Very small dude. Everybody talked about how small he was. And could he make it in the NFL? He had a great season. Went all the way to the Super Bowl and was easily the best receiver on the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Okay? But having some problems off the field right now is messed up, man. Chiefs wide receiver Xavier Worthy got in trouble with his girlfriend. Now, he got arrested prior to this story right here. I'm pretty sure y'all heard the story already. He got arrested. Supposed to be a domestic situation, but of course, he gets not even bailed out. The charges get dropped before he even gets all the way in jail, and he's out of jail. So the girl drops the charges, and that's the typical. It happens a lot. Usually when you see that, that's like an admission from the female that it was her fault. Or she just loved him to death that she just let him beat him. And I don't really see that from Xavier Worthy. You don't even really see that from smaller dudes anyway. They ain't really into all that. You know what I mean? But sometimes I think women will push a man to a certain limit, especially when they think he got things to lose. If you understand what I'm saying. He's got a career. He's got money. He's got property. He's got an image to uphold. And maybe she just wants to take advantage of the man, all right? So here's the story. Chiefs wide receiver Xavier Worthy files lawsuit against his ex-fiancée after arrest alleging abuse and extortion. That's a strong word right there. Extortion. Abuse. Let me read that shit again and make sure you got that shit. Chiefs wide receiver Xavier Worthy files lawsuit against ex-fiancée after arrest alleging abuse and extortion. Damn. So, you know, I'm gonna just go ahead and read it so y'all get the gist of this if you ain't heard yet. Worthy filed the lawsuit on Monday, and he's seeking between $250,000 and $1 million in damages. It came after Worthy was arrested earlier this month in Texas on a charge of assault of a family or house member and impeding the breathing of circulation, which is a third-degree felony assault in the state. Shortly after his arrest, though, officials said that they would not pursue charges against Worthy. In this lawsuit, Worthy alleged that his former fiancée, Tia Jones, engaged in a series of abusive, extortive efforts against him. She allegedly destroyed his gaming desk. Now, you know you can't do that to no YN, bro. You can't do that to no young buck. Fuck his game up. Can't be doing that shit from the door. That's the first thing he said. Fuck my game up. Damn. She allegedly destroyed his game room, the whole room, gaming desk, and console, and the key to his car. See, that's fucked up too. Especially with these new whips and shit. Fuck the little key up. You can't even like start your ride or nothing. That's fucked up. Now, I heard the boy got like a $500,000 Rolls Royce or something. Like he got a whole bunch of shit that I ain't saying he ain't supposed to have, but I see the story where they looking at how much money he made, but he got all this, and they like, damn, how? So the boy probably quit. He probably smart, man. He probably making some money, some cheese somewhere else too. Probably coming off of NIL deals already. You know what I'm saying? So he probably quit. It's another reason Shorty probably think that she got leverage on him when it comes to something to lose. Like I said, probably a good dude, man. He said that Jones also scratched his face and ripped parts of his hair out the day before he was arrested. That's another thing, man. Now you notice after he got out of jail, they put the picture out. Xavier Worthy changes his hairstyle. Cut his dreads off. I was like, damn, young buck cut his dreads off? What's up with that? I mean, dudes be doing this sometimes out of nowhere, but damn, what's up with that? Little do we know, she pulling his hair out. Damn. So you fuck my man's game room up. One thing you know, men don't fuck around with, don't fuck with my property, especially my shit that I'm into right now. Then you fuck with his car, you already know that's a no-no. Now you fucking with his hair. Man took all his time to dread his hair up, make it look the way it's supposed to look, the way he like it, and you yank his shit out. Like he got some weave or something on baddies. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. And that's what that man's claiming, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to be downtown. This man got money to make, footballs to catch. He don't want to be downtown. You really think this dude just in here capping? I disagree. You let me know if I'm tripping. You let me know if I'm tripping, but your man's just in here capping? I don't believe it. Then while Worthy was in custody, he said that Jones stole or destroyed over $150,000 worth of property and cash from his home. Get worse. It get worse. Which the two of them had been living in together. Jones allegedly stole Worthy's handgun. Come on now. 3 bracelets, a pair of shoes, keys to a car, and a jewelry box, along with $30,000 in cash. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Now this is somebody that you considered your fiance, bro. This is somebody you considered your fiance. This what she doing? It's dirty, man. That's dirty, man. Leave in the chat. Tell me what y'all think, man. But to me, that's grimy. You drop the charges. Make me seem like you dropped the charges because you don't want to go to court because you know you stole this man's shit. Thought you ready to drop the charges out of love, you know what I'm saying? Because you love him so much, but now it look like you trying to like, nah, I ain't dealing with the court because I got out on him. He ain't gonna do nothing about it. But nah, shorty. Hopefully my man got some cameras or something in the crib. Jones was granted a temporary, that's his girl, was granted a temporary protective order. They always get that shit out right away against Worthy after his arrest. Worthy denied the allegations against him at the time of his arrest and accused Jones of stealing items from his home once he was released. Worthy just wrapped up his rookie season and they get into football and all that, but yeah. That's the story, bro. Sad. It really is. I got this might be wild to me, but I just gotta know what she look like. What's her name? Tia Jones or something like that? Hold up. Call me whatever. I need to see what she look like. Dude. Word. There you go. Hold up. Images. Hold up. I'm about to show y'all. Yep. Hold up. I'm about to show y'all. She look like. Damn. I'm not saying nothing else. And I'm closing it. Funny as hell. Alright, man, damn. Shout out to Xavier Worthy, man. I hope things work out, man. When I first heard the story, I was like, nah, dog, nah, bro. And then it unfolded. As soon as he got out of jail real quick, I was like, sus. As soon as he got out of jail real quick, I was like, story suspect. I already know. I'm from around the way. I already know how it worked. You know what I mean? I already know. Alright, man. Hey, look. Have time real quick. I'll be right back. Take a quick break. I always see y'all on the rebound. It's the underground, baby. Calling to the show. We'll be right back. The Blaze of Mine. Yup.
I'm the blazer man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the blazer man. And get love from the whores, I'm the blazer man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the blazer man. So I'ma give it to you raw, I'm the blazer man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the blazer man. And get love from the whores, I'm the blazer man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the blazer man. So I'ma give it to you raw. 1, 2, 3, you know we're getting out this money. If you try to stop us, you know we ain't scared of us, so try us. No, good evening, y'all. It's the blazer man. Put a hole in the head of a raper man. Hit him with the razor man. Fold him like some paper man. Him a bitch, him a punk, him a hater man. Them niggas don't like us, yes they wanna fight us. But they're not righteous, so they cannot ignite us. Smoke on my reefer, I'm my brother's keeper. Only the strong survive, nigga, and you weaker. When a grown man talking, nigga, you should speak up. The sun ain't the only thing that make you heat up. I'm Mr. Mathis mixed with McCoy. Oh, you a shot to a killer, a rude boy. When I was a jit, we didn't have shit. I had to use a bucket whenever to take a shit. But now I'm the shit, don't ask me for shit. You are the same nigga that wouldn't give me shit. Talk to him. I'm the blazer man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the blazer man. And get love from the whores, I'm the blazer man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the blazer man. So I'ma give it to you raw, I'm the blazer man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the blazer man. And get love from the whores, I'm the blazer man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the blazer man. So I'ma give it to you raw. 1, 2, 3, you know we getting out this money. If you try to stop us, you know we ain't scared of us, so try us. No, I told you one time, I told you too many. If you asking for money, then I don't have any. That's word to that fiend, that's word to Donnie Lee. Stop counting my pockets, there's room for only me. I'm not sure anymore. I see a bald head nigga at my door. I'ma put a bullet right through him head. And keep shooting till I think that I'm dead. He should've never fucked around with I. It's only me, oh my. He on the first class ticket to the sky. Everybody asking why. First name Donnie, last name Mathis. Been the go-getter, yeah, you can check my status. You can ex-Smurf, you can ex-Show, you can ex-Slim, even ex-CeeLo. And peace to the ladies who really love me so. They be singing my song, we love Nebraska. Mr. Truly Yours, call me the one and only. We ain't cool, we ain't friends, and we ain't no homies. I'm the blazer man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the blazer man. And get love from the whores, I'm the blazer man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the blazer man. So I'ma give it to you raw, I'm the blazer man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the blazer man. And get love from the whores, I'm the blazer man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the blazer man. So I'ma give it to you raw. Mr. Truly Yours, the blazer man. It's the blazer man. It's the blazer man. Yeah. Good looking whip.
Ow. You know what I mean? It's my boy D. Brasco on the motherfucking Blaze of Mine. You know. Hey, it's the Underground Sports Show, baby. We back. We live. 412-407-2744. Call in. Talk your sports, talk your shit. If that's what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? So, once again, my question earlier was, man, do Giants still draft Shedeur Sanders with the number 3 pick. What do you think? Huh? I also got another question for y'all, man. Should the Steelers keep or trade George Pickens, man? Now, we all know George Pickens been sort of a mess when he want to be a mess, right? There's no denying that. I said earlier how, it's okay to be a diva, but you turn into a crash out once you get to the next level. It gets a little weary on folks, Now, I think people were a little bit off of George Pickens, but around here in Pittsburgh, but once DK Metcalf came to town, it's like, ooh, we got this duo, right? But is it going to work? Is it going to work? Is George Pickens going to give the effort? Now, something my man's told me earlier hit me like, he's got a good, which is pretty obvious, but it goes against what I've been saying of like, maybe you need to get rid of him because he ain't going to act right. But a man's just like, yo, what if he does do a good job? Well, not a good job. What if he's going to do a good job? He was basically trying to say, because the coverage is going to go to DK Metcalf, right? Coverage is going to roll to DK, and he's going to be wide open. So just do your thing, George. Chill out. Do your thing. That would be the smart thing to do. But is that what we think in Pittsburgh he's going to do? I mean, Aaron Rodgers, we all know he's a good quarterback, but we don't want him because of the little things we think he's going to do. And we know seasons get long, and we got tough losses here and there. How do people react to them tough losses when they don't get the ball? When they don't perform well? When they drop a pass? How do they react? How do they carry that over to the next game? Those are the things you can't see on paper. So, what's the smart move for the Steelers? Should they trade George Pickens and get their second round pick back since we got DK Metcalf and just replace him and go with what we went with last year? Thinking that DK is the better option over George Pickens? Or do we keep the duo alive and see what this dangerous duo can do? Now, DK Metcalf has already submitted to George Pickens saying, hey bro, I don't want your number. Not that he asked him or nothing like that, but he didn't say it like I said it, but if you watch the press conference, they asked him, what's up with number 14? You didn't think about asking George Pickens? No, I'm not here to take nobody's legacy. I'm not here to take nobody's legacy. That's his legacy. He built that number here. He can have it. And I read in a report that that's been George Pickens' number since he was a young boy. So DK Metcalf is all in. And why shouldn't he be? His check is all in. When your check is all in and they paying you the highest paid dude on the team damn near, pretty sure he might be, you're supposed to cooperate. You ain't supposed to no ruffles. And that's what DK Metcalf is doing. DK Metcalf says he's getting married to his fiance. So he ain't running these streets of Pittsburgh at all. And we all cool with that, because we know what the results of the other side of that is. But do we want this duo to rock, man? Or do y'all want the second round pick back and move on to George Pickens and let him be somebody else's problems? But let me put you D with somebody else's problems type shit real quick, because I don't know if anybody else wants these problems, for real. Now, this is just something I seen on Facebook that I thought was wild. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Because it's about George Pickens, and I'm talking about trading George Pickens, and there's another guy saying, like, we don't even want George Pickens. You're gonna be surprised who it is. Well, not really. Come on. Oh, what happened? Say it.
How the fuck did the most popular...
Can't even bring it up. Hold on. Maybe it's erased or something. Anyway, it was a dude from the Raiders, just a regular podcast or whatever, guy like that. Nobody important or anything like that. But the point he was making was, look, I don't want George Pickens on my team. He's from the Raiders, a big Raiders fan, saying, I don't want nothing to do with George Pickens. I wish y'all could hear the emotion in this man's voice. And that's why I'm trying to get y'all to hear it. But yeah, he don't want George Pickens on his team. At all. And it won't come up. It's fucked up. But yeah, he don't want George Pickens on his team for the Raiders. We want dudes that ain't gonna quit on their team. That's what he said. He don't work hard. So I don't want George Pickens on my team. Just like we in Pittsburgh, we got people saying we don't want Aaron Rodgers on our team. See the vibe that I'm trying to put together? And this is the Raiders. They don't want that? As a fan base? Now the owner, Tom Brady, the little baby GM, he might be like, hey, I know what to do with him. Don't worry about that. Just like I knew what to do with Randy Moss when I told him to bring him to town. Randy Moss was an outcast at that point. Before Brady said, "Look, come here, right? I'm gonna get you right. Belichick, come on. Let's do it." And I think Tom Brady's over there with a plan. That's for another show. You go back a couple shows, I talked about that, but I'll get into that again when it comes to the Raiders and Tom Brady and being the owner. But yeah. And we all know George Pickens put out that picture with Tom Brady. Where'd he get that from? Not the picture, but where he get that idea from. And that's why this dude made this whole post. Like, nah, bro, don't come here. Don't bring that shit over here. And we sad as fuck. Don't bring that shit over here. So I'm not mad at nobody. He's not mad at nobody in Pittsburgh that want to trade George Pickens because he see it from afar, from the West Coast. He can see it. So everybody's saying right now they're bugging. What you even talking about trading George Pickens for? Motherfuckers don't want him. That's why I'm talking about trading George Pickens. Team that he got might not want him. Shit, they ain't want Russell. They ain't want Justin Fields. They ain't want Najee. Everybody arguing about that. Why can't they not want Pickens? That's y'all boo like that? I'm just fucking with y'all, but yeah, man. I mean, GP, what he gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? The best thing for a Steeler fan would be if just GP calmed down, grew up over the summer. But I got something to show y'all real quick to where it's like, maybe he didn't. I got this DK presser right here with first interview with Missy Matthews. Missy Matthews get all the love. And right here, he just about to speak about who said what's up to him when he got, or no, this part's about, this beginning part is about where he talks about what's up with the offense. Just listen up real quick.
I just meant the world to me.
What do you know about an Arthur Smith offense?
She said, what do you know about an Arthur Smith offense, right? She said, what do you know about an Arthur Smith offense?
I mean it as such. I just meant the world to me.
What do you know about an Arthur Smith offense?
I think it's a very West Coast centric offense to where he's gonna feed the ball to the X receiver. They're gonna run the ball heavy, so you gotta have receivers that can block.
Physicality.
Yeah.
Okay. So the man said, well, the lady, Missy Matthews, first said, hey, what do you know about an Arthur Smith offense? He said, I know it's the West Coast, and they're going to feed the ball to the X receiver. Now, as long as I've been playing football, as long as I've been watching football, there ain't never been no 2 X receivers. There ain't never been no 2. X, Y, you got to see. You got your role. Not that you can't get busy in any position. Not saying that. I'm not even that wide receiver one type of dude that want to argue all that shit. But you just heard what DK said. Feed it. That means I'm expecting the ball. And I'm the X. I get paid the most. I'm the X. We all know George wants to be the X, but don't work hard enough to be the X. They just brought a man in here that works his ass off at all times, pretty much. Do we wild out a little bit? Yeah. But it just seems to have a little more upside than George Pickens. And I don't know if George Pickens is feeling that, not being an X.
Exactly, yes, ma'am.
He preaches that all the time. In terms of the players, has anybody reached out to you? Who do you know just from being in the football world?
Catch that? All right, so quick question. She said, since you've been here, who's reached out to you? I'll let her say it again.
Of the players, has anybody reached out to you? Who do you know just from being in the football world?
Cam Hayward reached out to me, Pat reached out to me, and Calvin Austin reached out to me and just told me how excited they were that I was joining the team.
No George Pickens? You say again?
Being in the football world.
Cam Hayward reached out to me.
Defensive leader of the team. Everybody know Cam's the boss on the Steelers, right? As the player, he's the CEO, right? It ain't T.J. Watt, it ain't Minka, it ain't nobody. It's Cam. Now his other, gotta catch passes.
Pat reached out to me, and Calvin Austin reached out to me and just.
Calvin Austin. Where's the other starter at?
Told me how excited they were that I was joining the team, and I just reached back out with the same excitement that can't wait to be back in Pittsburgh with them, and just start to get to know all the rest of my teammates.
Did Coach talk to you about coming from an NFL bloodline, something that he covets and enjoys?
No, man, he didn't bring on pops, but my pops definitely instilled the physicality aspect of my game into me, though.
What's the best piece of advice that he gave you in terms of football?
Always work hard. I think the hard work is a good foundation for everything that proceeds after with my play style. So always working on my craft, always trying to get better, and always just trying to win football games, no matter what the case may be.
All right. It's enough DK right now. But yeah, good question she was asking. There's a lot to read into this here in there. Am I reading into it too much? You tell me. Am I tripping? I mean, she said, who reached out to you? The captain of the team reached out to him. He's on defense, but he knows he's the captain, so I'm going to reach out to you. And the core guys that you're going to be catching passes with on the field, the starter should be DK Metcalf. The slot receiver will be Calvin Austin. The tight end is going to be Pat Freiermuth. But there's a guy missing that he didn't mention. Ain't really reaching out. Now, you know, some of y'all gonna say, hey man, that ain't his job. He ain't gotta reach out. Blah, 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 blah. It's just something you do though. You know? Some people believe in unwritten rules. But I could be reading into it too much, man. I really could be. You tell me what I think, tripping, I don't know. I talk sports, I talk shit. It is what it is. It's the underground. Call into the show, man. Live 412-407-2744. If not, catch me later. Leave me in the comments. Definitely hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button too, man. Tune into the show. I'll be sending out notifications later. I ain't gonna bother y'all in the off season, but when we get to our game day shows and chop it up about the games before they come on and all that shit on Sundays, hey, we're gonna be live. We're gonna talk sports. We're gonna talk shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I had to put y'all down. You know, I wish I could have got that audio from the Raiders, that Raiders fan. But yeah, he went in on George. It's like, nah. And then I want to show y'all that DK interview, you know, how. Then I seen, not in the interview, it was his first press conference. They asked him about George Pickens, and he said, you know, I spoke to him in passing. That means I spotted you up, said what's up. You know, and say, you know, in for the team or whatever. But like I said, he just ain't one of the dudes that reached out. But maybe he just ain't that type of dude. He ain't gonna do it. I could be overlooking it. But we'll see. I honestly hope George Pickens, if he's there, he can just get his act together. But if they trade him, I wouldn't be surprised. Because he already put the picture out there. That's a soft trade request, bro. Tom Brady? And it's Pittsburgh. And you throw an Instagram picture standing there with Tom Brady. Now, I don't know if he recognized what that means to some of these people, but I think he do. No matter what, it's a request. Soft request, but it's a request. He said, I'm leaning this way. And he's a good enough player to request a trade. He really is. He's going to get some offers. And people going to try to play with the Steelers to get him away from cheap, but I think the Steelers will deal with the bullshit for the love and make him play hungry and make him play like what's the word I'm looking for? Make him play and make him audition. Make him audition for the rest of the other 32 teams and sign this knucklehead next year. It's on you, baby. You want to fuck your money up or not, it's on you. But you gonna play hard because we know you want some dough. And DK Metcalf got it already, so it's a guarantee you ain't getting it around here unless they do some T. Higgins shit. And the only way you do that is if you got the quarterback locked up. That's the only reason they paid T. Higgins all that money and Jamar Chase. The only reason you pay 2 number 1 receivers is because you got somebody that can get them the ball and make that shit lethal. Them Bengals gonna have to win on offense, but defense, man, you can fix with the scraps. That's what people don't know. You ain't really gotta spend a whole bunch of money on defense these days. Just get them to play scrappy, get some young, hungry dudes that want to win the Super Bowl. They see Joe Burrow and chasing what they're doing on the other side and want to step their game up to capture some of that magic. But the Steelers ain't in that situation. So you don't pay a number 2 that deep, and you ain't in that situation. But this year could change everything. But right now, we don't got a quarterback. We don't got a quarterback, dog. So don't. All right, about the 55-minute mark. Tell me what y'all think about this, man. I'm getting to it. That's my man. Not into that. But top 10 receivers here, man. Okay. Let me take a look at it. Top receivers. Tell me if y'all think there's something wrong with this list, man. Now we got Jerry Rice, of course, number 1. Randy Moss, number 2. Terrell Owens, number 3. Larry Fitzgerald, number 4. Now I already think right there, by the time you get to number 4, you already got an argument. Larry Fitzgerald possibly might deserve to be in that 3 spot over T.O. But then you got some people that might put T.O. over Randy Moss. I might be bugging, but there's a lot of dudes that say T.O. one of the best receivers ever. So you already got a little controversy right there with this list right here. Now I got this, I've seen this list on Facebook. Just something I seen, man. One of my segments I do. Something I seen. I just think this list got a couple flaws in here, man. Calvin Johnson at 5. Marvin Harrison at 6. Chris Carter at 7. Isaac Bruce at 8. Michael Irvin at 9. Behind. Excuse me. Isaac Bruce? That's gotta be sus, right? And then Andre Johnson finished it off the list at 10. I mean, off the top of your rack, like, what you think, man? Somebody missing, right? Somebody's missing. Right? What about Steve Smith? What about Reggie Wayne? Is Reggie Wayne better than Andre Johnson? Reggie Wayne ain't better than Andre Johnson. Steve Smith ain't better than Andre Johnson. But I don't know, man. Let's just check out some stats here. Dudes played at different times and stuff like that, but Larry, when it comes to the yards, man, Jerry Rice and Larry's first. And that's what I'm saying about Larry when it comes to T.O. thing. He got T.O. by about 1,500 yards. That's a season. He played 16. What he played? 14. Okay. Well, T.O. looked like he played less years by 2 than Larry, so that explains the yard difference. So yeah, maybe they got a point there. Maybe they got that one right. They both been to the same level, to the Super Bowl, but lost. So it's hard to argue, but some people will flip-flop that. Some people will flip-flop that. I think T.O. had more of an impact on better teams. He probably made the playoffs more than Larry Fitzgerald. I'm just guessing out in San Fran and in Philly. But Larry stayed with that same team that just was mossing people, killing people. Should have been a Super Bowl hero, so shows T.O. He should have been a Super Bowl hero. Calvin Johnson, where it get maybe a little weary too, man. I mean, should Calvin Johnson be over Marvin Harrison? Marvin Harrison's sitting at 9. Calvin Johnson ain't even on this list yet when it comes to yards. course, we know he had a short career, but still, we don't give nothing for endurance. You know what I mean? Marvin Harris did his thing alongside. There was no Peyton Manning without Marvin Harrison. I might want to put Marvin Harrison over Calvin Johnson. I'm just not the biggest Calvin Johnson fan. I mean, he's a big dude. He did what he wanted to do, but of course you're gonna be good. I ain't saying everybody that big is good, but that's an advantage. Bad teams too. Marvin Harrison was always in it. Always. Now Chris Carter, I probably swapped him too, and I could leave Chris Carter there. Isaac Bruce, it gets a little sketchy, man, over Michael Irvin. I'm not putting Isaac Bruce over Mike Irvin. Like Irvin don't really get the yards though. Bruce is killing him. He's like 5 yards. Isaac Bruce, we be sleeping on Isaac Bruce. I might have to shut the fuck up on this. He might be right about that. His stats is right. His stats is right. Michael Irvin, and then you got Andre Johnson. Now, who, like I said earlier, man, Steve Smith, we left my man Steve Smith out. And that's the one I really want to argue for, man. They giving Isaac Bruce all these props, man. Give my man Steve Smith some props, bro. He up there with the 8th receiving history yards. Only played 15 seasons. In front of Marvin Harrison, in front of Reggie Wayne. And he can't even make the list. Reggie Wayne might need to creep up in this shit other than Andre Johnson. Yeah, this list flawed. I'm definitely moving these pieces around. I ain't saying everything you're saying is flawed. But the only thing you got right is Isaac Bruce over Michael Irvin. I'll take the T.O. over Larry too, I guess. That Calvin and that Marvin Harrison, they got flip-flopped that. I do like Chris Carter. That boy has some of the greatest hands ever. Sitting at 13, he played in an era where they ain't passed too much, so I'm gonna give him a little room for that. Chris Carter got to be in your top 10 list somewhere though. I don't think I slide him down nowhere though, but I mean, they got him higher than Isaac Bruce though, so they gave him his respect. I like it. See something. Might be it. Keep popping your girl up. I ain't never get into my NBA standings. See what's up with NBA here. Right, yeah, keep that up. But see if these games finished up. All right. I was looking for that Miami game. Miami definitely blew out Golden State. Oklahoma City Thunder held off Sacramento Kings. They just keep winning. And Cleveland held off Portland. That was looking like a good game. So yeah, Cleveland got their dub. Oklahoma City gets their dub. Miami gets their get back against Jimmy Butler. They smashed them. Houston over Atlanta. Memphis scored 140 over Utah. Knicks win over Dallas. Detroit, hey, they said Detroit is stepping up, man. They smashed San Antonio 122 to 96. And Orlando, who just beat the Lakers 111-104 over Charlotte. So I guess the Lakers didn't play tonight. And nice hoops right there. Cleveland still get their lead pretty good. Go back to this. Cleveland still get their lead pretty good. We know that. Man. Ain't nobody catching the Celtics neither. So it's pretty stabilized in the East. Should only be about 10-9, 8 games left for real. Thunder holding it down. Big time in the league. That's crazy. That's crazy when you're 13 and a half games back in second place. That's wild. the Rockets. Holding it down though, the Nuggets, Lakers, they didn't, like I said, they didn't play tonight. Warriors lost, but they still keep the 6th seed, it looks like. Clippers right on their ass though. And so is the Timberwolves, so they can slip at any time. They can slip at any time, man. Golden State can. But yeah, man, look here. That's the show. It's your boy Filthy Rich, man. Like, subscribe to the channel, man, for real. If you like this shit, subscribe to the channel. I'll be on here. Talk sports, talk shit. It's the Underground Sports Show. You know how we do, man. I appreciate y'all coming out. For sure.
Listening to a Robin
Alright,
Banks
man.
Productions
Tune in,
baby.
man. I can be on anytime, man. Subscribe to the channel. Watch me now. Watch me later. Just watch. You know what I'm saying? It's Filthy Rich. We out, baby. It's the Underground.
Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass. You better run. Hey, that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground. It's the underground. Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass. You better run. Hey, that's your ass. Boy, you done. Move the sticks. First down. You better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it, 4th down, couldn't reach it, man, your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music, flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the bars, turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the gang locked up, and it's over for your ass. 4th down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done.